Last episode, I talked about what would have happened if Greece had a similar story to China, with Greek empires rising and falling over the centuries, but the idea of Greece being unified staying as a concept. In this scenario, Alexander lived longer and expanded his empire farther than he ever did in our time. And after his reign, the Greek empire fell apart, but as I said, over the millennia, it fractured and reformed multiple times. This map shows the modern day borders of how Helenia is united right at the moment. Helenia has a population of 1.408 billion and an area of 21,964,000 square kilometers. This makes it the second largest country in both area and in population. It also has a GDP of 56.038 trillion, giving it the largest economy, rivaled only by India and Russia. Helenia is split into 10 different cultural regions. In order of population, these are Egypt in yellow, Mesopotamia in green, Persia in pink, Hellas in light blue, Celtia in dark green, Libya in dark blue, Bosporia in brown, Italia in red, Pannonia in orange, and Bactria in purple. All of these cultural areas are culturally and linguistically Greek, but have different dialects and are different ethnically. Helenia has the second largest population, a decent amount behind India, but also a good amount ahead of China. The next most populous country, which has over a billion population less than China, is Russia, with 241 million, and Mexico with 201 million. Helenia has 104 provinces spread across its 10 cultural areas. The largest province is Alexandria, with 51.7 million people. Alexandria comprises the Nile Delta and has the important cities of Alexandria, Sais, and Rosetta. Next is Upper Egypt, another Egyptian province with 43.4 million people. Most of Upper Egypt's population is confined into the Memphis metro area. Next is Byzantium, with a population of 34.6 million. This province is fully the Byzantium metro area, and the Byzantium metro area is considered this province. Next is Babylonia, with a population of 32.6 million. Babylonia is based around the central portion of the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, with the important metro areas of Babylon and Seleucia. After Babylonia is Numidia, with 32.1 million people. Numidia is along the Mediterranean coast, and it has the important metro areas of Nicosia and Magnopolis. Next is Himyara, with 31.9 million people. Himyara is at the bottom of the Arabian Peninsula, with most of its population in the Yemeni highlands. It has the cities of Zavar and Sana'a. Next is Sogdia, with 26.4 million. Sogdia is located right at the edge of the empire and has had a long history of trading connections with China. It has the important cities of Tashkent and Kujand. Next up is Syria, with 26.4 million. Syria is at the end of the Euphrates and along the Mediterranean. It has the important cities of Damascus and Halab. Next is Carthage, with 25.1 million. Carthage is all along the Mediterranean coast of Africa and is the center of the ancient Carthaginian Empire. Of course, it has the Carthage metro area and along with the city of Hippo. Lastly is Middle Egypt, another Egyptian province. It is also along the Nile and has the cities of Heracleopolis and Asayut. Helenia has 95 metro areas with a population of over a million. The largest metro area and capital of the country is Byzantium, with a population of 34.6 million people. Byzantium straddles Europe and Asia and is possibly the best placed city in the world. The next largest city is Memphis, with a population of 31.6 million. Memphis is the largest city of Egypt and is especially important for the Egyptian culture based around the Nile instead of the Mediterranean. Third largest city is Alexandria, also in Egypt, with a population of 29.4 million. Alexandria is the second largest city of Egypt and is on the Mediterranean. At multiple points in Hellenic history, Alexandria was the largest Greek city. Next is Babylon with a population of 22.6 million. Babylon has been an important city for thousands of years and was actually made the capital of Alexander's empire before he died. The fifth largest city in Helenia is Lutetia, with a population of 13.4. Lutetia is in Celtia and is the metro area most like the rest of Europe, as well as being the newest city in the top 10 largest. Next is Rages, with a population of 13.3 million. Rages is the largest city in Persia, but was not a very important city until the Babylonian dynasty in the 1400s. They changed the capital of the Persian area from Persepolis to Rages, causing the city to grow into the largest city in Persia. Next is Athens, with a population of 10.7 million. Athens is the most important city in the empire that was in quote unquote Greece before the Greek Empire was expanded, and the capital was the capital of the first Greek dynasty. Next is Ephesus, with a population of 9.6 million. Ephesus was also originally a Greek city placed across from Athens across the Aegean Sea, and was one of the first settled Greek colonies. Next is Neapolis, with a population of 7.6 million. Neapolis is also an ancient Greek colony, with it being situated on the bottom of the Italian peninsula. The 10th largest city in the Hellenic Empire, or the Hellenic Republic now, is Taxila, with a population of 7.5. Taxila is a city on the edge of the empire, which before being conquered by Alexander was considered the largest city in the Indian world. The next 10 largest cities are Carthage on the African coast with a population of 7.4 million, Persepolis in southern Persia with a population of 6.2 million, Kopven in Gandhara with a population of 6.1 million, Roma on the Italian peninsula with a population of 6.1 million, Emporium on the Hispanian coast with a population of 5.7 million, Toletum in the Hispanian interior with a population of 5.6 million, Rhodopolis in Pannonia with a population of 5.6 million, Epirus on the Ionian coast of Hellas with a population of 5.6 million, Nicosia, also on the African coast but more to the west with a population of 5.6 million, and Ancyra in the interior of Anatolia with a population of 5.4 million. The five great wonders of Helenia are all very large monuments situated across the empire and are some of the greatest monuments in the world. The Athenian Mall, to the left, was built over the course of the First Hellenic dynasty, which was based out of Athens, and it expanded around the area below the Parthenon. On the right is the Lighthouse of Alexandria, which was built during the Ptolemaic dynasty in Egypt and has been expanded upon multiple times during many different Hellenic dynasties. The Great Pyramid of Babylon in the top left was first constructed under Alexander's reign and expanded on, especially during the later Babylonian dynasty. The Great Buddha of Gandhara, to the right, is a large stone statue, which is what is situated in what many would call Afghanistan, and is the largest Buddha statue in the world. Last but definitely not least is the Hagia Sophia, which was constructed during the 4th century after Helenia converted to Christianity and is now the largest church on earth. Almost all of the people of Helenia speak Greek. The only other languages spoken in Helenia are Berber and other Saharan languages in the south of the country, along with Polish, Russian, and Pamiri spoken in the north of the empire. There are many different dialects of Greek spoken across Helenia. These dialects of Greek are based on the languages spoken in the area before Greek influence, but they are all still very similar to each other. Even the most divergent dialects of Greek are only considered a little bit more different from each other than Spanish and Portuguese would be today. While dialects of Chinese could almost be considered different languages and are often considered different languages, dialects of Greek are much more closer together and could be considered the same language. In the mid 300s AD, Helenia began converting to Christianity and was eventually made the state religion. Even at this point, there was two branches of Christianity: Catholicos in the Mediterranean part of the empire, and Nestorianism in the east. Along with Christianity, Judaism was the religion of Judea and Himaria, when those regions were conquered. Buddhism was also the religion of Gandhar when it was conquered and is still is today. While later on, the Protestant Reformation took place in the rest of Europe to put off Greek influence, and small parts of Helenia converted. The large majority of the country is Catholicos Christian at 76%, with Nestorian Christianity at 13% being the next largest. After that comes Buddhism at 7%, Judaism at 3%, and Protestantism at 1%. Overall, Helenia is one of the most powerful and important countries on the world stage and will be into the future. Thanks for watching this two-part series on the Hellenic Empire.